What do you think allows you to flip the switch to just be like, fuck it, I'm going to get it done anyway? Because I think this is what a lot of people lack, is just the ability to be like, it gets done no matter what.
You know, I was awful to be around.
It's a mindset, isn't it, right?
I don't think you can do it half-heartedly. Like, if you really want to have a world-class physique, you can't just say that. Like, you can't. I want to be in incredible shape. Like, you can't just say that. Like, you have to back it up with everything else.
Yeah.
Amazing and in shape.
Yeah.
They're different.
Two different.
They're
things,
different.
Aren't they?
I know a lot of the guys, like, when they get the pictures through, they're like, I can't believe these pictures are so fucking cool.
Yeah. I do love a cake.
I know you do. Take your top off.
Right, guys, welcome back to another episode of the Jimmy and Jack show today.
Yeah.
Jack
What
and
episode
Jimmy
is
on
this
the other
today?
one, Jimmy, Jack.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway, welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about how to actually build a world-class physique, or a physique that when you look at, you think, fucking hell, is that me? Because I think there's a lot of things that come into play with it. It's not about nutrition. It's not about training. There's a big mindset that comes into looking the best that you ever have. And we want to talk about things that are real in this video on how to get in that position, because it's a mindset, isn't it, right? Like, you have to become the person that wants to be in shape, who knows they're going to be in shape. Like, your identity becomes that person no matter what your motivation is on the day.
Yeah, we're talking, like, obviously the real best version of you, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're talking about, like, proper, like, you know, almost like, for me, like, when I step on stage, I want to be the best that I can possibly be, right? It's going to take a lot more. Like, I think in comparison to that, just getting in shape's easy. I think to go to that next level, it does require a lot more from you. But take away the training and the food side of things, the mental ability to get through things and still come out the other end and still tick all your boxes and, you know, still ultimately get there.
Yeah. I always think about it because it's a weird, like, kind of feeling to experience, knowing that you're just going to do whatever you need to do, no matter what happens within your life to get to that goal. Because when we both compete, obviously Jimmy's recently competed and got in, again, the shape of his life in that time frame. There's probably a million different things that you could have not done because of daily motivation, fatigue, hunger, sleep, kids at home causing issues, stress, whatever it might have been. What do you think allows you to flip the switch to just be like, fuck it, I'm going to get it done anyway? Because I think this is what a lot of people lack, is just the ability to be like, it gets done no matter what.
I mean, for me, I think I'm always, I guess I'm the journeyman, right? Like, I'm always like chasing that better, and I always believe that I can do more. And even I got on stage like last weekend, and although, yes, it was my best to date, which I'm very happy with, I still know that I can do more. And I come away from it and I spoke to my brother, Charlie, and I was like, it's just not done yet. So I think, wait, tell me the question again, because I did have an answer for it. What was the original question?
Just about like kind of the person you need to become to just do whatever you need to do to get it done. Like, how do you think you flip that switch? Because I think it's a mindset thing, isn't it?
Yeah, and I think it's just like really being like really wanting like what you really want to achieve. Like, I don't think you can do it half-heartedly. Like, if you really want to have a world-class physique, you can't just say that. Like, you can't, I want to be in incredible shape. Like, you can't just say that. Like, you have to back it up with everything else. And I think once you really make that decision, that you flick that switch, you know, like, I'll have clients that be like, oh, so, you know, you're going out with your mates over Christmas. Like, there's been my 30th birthday, 2018, like, I did nothing. Like, I had loads of plans, and I was awful to be around. Like, my missus, like, obviously apologies, but, you know, I went out, but my mind was totally focused on something else, because I was focused on being the best that I could be.
And that's where it needs to be, though. Like, everyone wants the answer and the walk around of, you can do this, you can do that, you can go and have a meal out and still get in an amazing shape. And, like, to an extent you can, but when you're looking to really get in the best shape you've ever been in,
amazing and in shape, they're different.
Two different things, aren't they? That's even photo shoot as well. Because again, we had our photo shoot last year, and I would put that towards the more amazing side, for sure. And like, a lot of those guys, they weren't doing the things that maybe the wishy-washy Instagram crowd would tell you to do, which is, you can go and eat what you like and get in shape, you can train, you can miss sessions and still make it work. Like, that will work for the majority of people to get from a position. And let's just say, obviously, if you want to lose a good chunk of weight, feel better, feel fitter, amazing. But in this case, when you want the physique you see online or the physique you aspire to, it requires some fucking hard work, and you've got to do it, whatever whatever happens,
whatever 30th, the weather,
30th birthday.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, there's multiple occasions, you know. Who does that? Yeah.
Who does that? But it's, you ended up stepping on stage and looking the best you had. You have to just do hard things when you don't want to do it.
Literally, yeah. On a daily basis, repeating it, right? You know, no matter what sort of creeps up. Yeah. It's a hard one, isn't it? Because like we are talking that amazing side of the physique, like that photo shoot, like what we had obviously with the team, really reaching that sort of like pinnacle of where you think that you can go. But yeah, like on the other side of just getting in shape, which is still great shape, you know, mind you, but there does become levels.
It's tapping into the mindset that I think everyone has. You just don't know it until you do it. We spoke about this on another video of like calories. You wouldn't be able to go lower than that because you've never done it before. Okay, we'll do it and then see what it's like. And then it gets easy. I've never been able to do 15,000 steps a day. Try it, and then it gets easy. Like if you want something to happen, if you want the physique that you can look at and think, fucking hell, is that me? You have to do these things that look a bit weird on the outside, or maybe others might think is not right thing to do, and do it consistently and find out if it is a new thing for you. I mean, this is what it comes down to, doing hard things and then seeing that actually is not that hard.
No, and it's not necessarily manageable, but for the you know, for the goal that you've set out, it is, you know, like I'll tell people that my first sort of diet, I knew I had to get to a certain period, and I was doing like 20,000 steps a day. I was potentially doing 45 minutes to an hour of cardio a day. I was training for like an hour and a half to 2 hours every other day. And I was trying to maintain like a 8, 10, 12 hour day of work, manage my 2 kids, the business. And they're like, what the fuck? It's like, well, that's what I needed to do to get to where I needed to be my version of amazing. So yeah.
Yeah, I think a lot of people put their version of amazing on the back burner with health as well. Yeah. So a lot of people watching this probably put in extra hours at work. They probably go above and beyond for their bosses or their family and other things. But when it comes to the health, it's like, oh, I'll just put that to the back seat. Or I'll just do that later. And it just, the more you keep becoming that person that puts your health to the back of the line, the worse you'll feel. Like,
and the worse that everything else becomes, actually. Like the worse that your job and the way that you are at work, the way you are at home, your family, the way that just your energy, your health, muscle mass, everything.
Yeah, I felt that way massively when Hugo was born. Like it was for about 4 or 5 months. Just I was not the person that I knew I could be, and every day I'd like almost tell myself that, oh, it was okay, I can miss training because I'll do it next week. And you start to become the person that makes the excuses until, and now I just hit a switching point, and it's hard to explain because you don't know until it's there. And a lot of guys who perhaps have got really overweight and are in shape, you probably had that as well, where it's like, okay, I'm fucking done with this now. I'm done with feeling the way I feel, the energy, the way that it is. And you just decide that there and then you're going to make a change, set some goals and go forward with them. Like I don't want to feel that way again. Like, don't get me wrong. I wasn't like out of shape or looked horrific, but for where I've been and the person that I was many years prior, it was not reflective of that. And I think the traits that you do every single day leads to that physique, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think it is that switch though, isn't it? And I know like we're talking obviously like about, you know, amazing physique, but we can obviously switch to that. But this switch of making that change, when someone decides to make that switch, things really happen, don't they? Like, because you can sort of half-ass a diet and be like, look all right, but when you really flick on and everything, you know, nothing is getting in your way, you know, you're going to do it regardless. That's where you see them epic results. You see the epic photo shoots and you're like, fuck,
the average weight comes down every week.
Funnily enough,
the physique changes, the measurements look different, stronger in the gym. Like when I'm getting to a client's check-in and everything's being bang on, and you can kind of like you said, that flip of the switch, you know someone's probably going to be in for a big old change. It's like, and obviously when we're sort of like listening to people and they're saying, oh, well, it's not moving down, the weight's not moving down, it's like, well, you're probably not on that level, you're not doing that level. If you want to be, like I said to you, like I was at my lowest body weight, and like 2 weeks out my weight was dropping on the money every single day. Like my body fat was coming down, I was changing every other day, there was something different happening. You can do it, but you just need to be on that other side, you know. Getting it done no matter what, I think is the general theme. Because Like we get it. Like we're obviously we're both parents. We both maybe struggle with sleep in the past. Like your kids I know are a bit older now, so maybe
fantastic
not as much.
now, mate. It's lovely. It's wonderful.
But it's doing stuff when you just don't want to do it, because we're all going to have days where the motivation is just in the gutters. You've had a bad night's sleep, or you've got less time to train today because work's been busy. And those are the times where you do just have to dig in, because if you keep making those reasons to not train or not eat well, then all you're doing is just putting yourself further and further away from where you want to be. It just takes longer to get there. Maybe having a unsustainable period that is hard and is challenging you, but eventually you get to your end goal because that's the thing that you're rooting for.
Yeah, and I think it's okay for, like, parents like me and you both. Like, I know it's our job, but we also do enjoy being in shape, and we do enjoy being on that amazing side of that shape. And even for me, like, I'll never train in the evening usually. No. And yesterday, obviously busy with work. We've got a quite busy period at the moment with all our groups going on and stuff. So I wasn't going to train, but I was training in the evening. I've told myself. So I want to prioritize my kids, obviously. So, once they're back from school, I'll make dinner, pack lunches, do all that. Then Ivy's got golf, Henry's got tennis. So by the time, I've then sort of seen them, it's 8 o'clock. And I'm like, I've got to go and train now. Yeah. And I've got to make that switch. Gym time, progress time, because I still want to hold myself to the level of accountability and physique level that I want. Yeah. But we can all do that. And I think people would get to the end of that day, typically, and they would be like, nah, I'll do it. I can do it tomorrow still, can't I? It's like, for me, I can't. Like, I'm doing it now. Yeah. So I think sometimes that comes into play, isn't it? Where you still get it done regardless. Like, I train on Saturday nights, Sunday nights quite often. Like, why can't you? Yeah. Why can't you train on a Saturday night, or Sunday night, or a Friday night?
Yeah.
Like why? Well, it's like, I just have the weekend off. Like, you're missing 2 days. Like, it's a perfectly good time to. I do try to tell clients this as well. Like, the weekends, like, it's actually a great time to train. Really, like, typically
no one's probably there.
No one's doing anything. No one's there. No one's there. No one's there. So,
I love that. No, that's a fantastic way of putting it. Because we both know we don't want to train at night, but if you have a goal and
I don't want to. No, I didn't want to. Like, usually I like to have a bit of caffeine. I like to have a little bit more food in me. But I was almost like, I'd had my dinner already. Like, obviously I'm not going nowhere near caffeine, or I'm going to be up until now. But yeah, it's still got done. Like, you just need to get into the zone, and
Yeah, delay gratification of it as well.
Yeah,
I think that's what it is. It's just knowing that right now in the moment, it's not maybe giving you the instant result you want to see, but it's the habits that stack up to the result in the longer run.
Yeah,
because you've done things when you don't want to do it.
Yeah,
it's like, who's gonna carry the boats?
Yeah, but I think
it sounds corny though. Doesn't
it adds layers to you, I think, as like a person, that resilience you have with, like, well, I can do that. Like, I can go a whole day, and then go and train at 9, or just trying to be a little bit better, Yeah.
I think a lot of it starts from how you talk to yourself. Like, if you're talking to yourself with the mindset of, let's just say it's a Saturday, I'm going to get a takeaway tonight in the morning. You've decided that, I'm going to have a takeaway because whatever's happened, and you've binge your day off, and it's not gone the way you want. You're probably going to get that takeaway. You're probably going to overeat. You're probably then going to feel shit the next day. Whereas if you talk to yourself and say, okay, I'm going to actually be on track tonight. I'm going to track all my food. I'm going to plan it out. I'm going to do my training session if I've missed it. Like, I think it all starts with how you talk to yourself in your head. Yeah. And that's another hack that probably most people don't, because it's the easy way out to be like, I'll miss it. I'll just eat crap later, and then we'll get back on it next week. And then next week comes, same thing again. Next week comes, same thing again. And then weeks have passed, you've made no progress, and then you're there sitting there thinking, why is this happening? The actions are reflective of that. Yeah. And why am I not going to get to that amazing physique? I don't even think with that mindset you'll get to that one. You won't even get lean with that mindset. Yeah, I think you're off. Yeah. Let alone amazing. Yeah. 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 It's wild, but it's something you have to train yourself to start doing. It's not just going to happen like that. You don't just go from being probably very overweight or a decent physique to an amazing one. It takes time, and it takes challenging your ideas to get there, like we've said about just trying new things that you wouldn't have done, and then seeing how it goes.
Yeah, it's like you're not going to go from like off the chart to then straight to that amazing physique. I think you have to make sure that you have a time frame in place, right? You know, like we can't just sit here and say that me and you went from where we was like to, you know, our, you know, stage condition or the way that we sort of hold our physiques on a daily basis as such. It's taken time, it's taken habits that we've built over probably a lifetime now, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
And that we'll just carry them with us all the time now. Like, even if I'm in an, you know, say an off season, or if I'm not really focusing on a competition, I would still go and train at 8:30 in the evening if I have to, or if I have to at 5 a.m, I'll still do it.
Yeah.
Because it's just, it's my non-negotiables to do that, you know.
It builds resilience in
you.
Yeah. And that's then reflective in everything else you do as well. Mm-hmm. So like, you might work harder, you might provide better for the family, whatever it might be. Like, when you do things for yourself and serve yourself, I think it allows you to do other things pretty well too.
Absolutely.
Like, work longer, work harder, whatever it might be. Like, you build good resilience by working on yourself. Yeah, it sounds really, really corny to say. And like, I'll listen to people say this on a podcast and think, yeah, whatever, mate. But whenever you do it, whenever you are in that and you make the changes in the habits that get you in that position, everything else around me is better. Like, every single time, without a doubt. Yeah. When I'm not training, when I'm not doing the things that I need to do, I feel like crap. So
yeah, you feel like crap and you want to get back to it. You know, well, unless you're in that sort of slippery slope where it's like almost, and that's sort of where you don't want to get. You don't want to get into that period where it's like 1 day's missed, 2 days missed. I've missed a week now. Oh, my food's subpar. You start looking like a empty Asda's carrier bag.
An Asda carrier bag. What does an empty carrier bag look like? Everyone always says look like a bin bag.
Like on the floor, like just like
just a squared up bin
puddle
bag.
Of body fat. Yeah.
Sack of potatoes. Fuck's sake. So yeah, obviously, like, competing for us, I think, has built that within us, and we've seen it in guys that have done the photo shoots as well.
Yes. Yeah.
I think whenever you compete, you kind of, I think, build that resilience because you just know you've got a date and a stage, and that will help you with future diets. But we notice it as well with the guys that do the photo shoot. There's that, I think it started for me with a lot of the people around week 10 when it's like, fucking 10 weeks out now. It's going to come around quick.
Yeah.
And then every week is really bang on. And I think like a time related goal helps with that too. So there's time pressure.
Yeah.
So if you're like struggling right now and in a position where like you've made progress, but you know it's not good progress, maybe look at a time goal, put pressure on yourself that has maybe reasoning behind it, because everyone might pick a random date, but if that date doesn't mean anything, you're not probably going to do it. Yeah. So that's why the photo shoots work quite well, right? Cause
you're going to something, you're going to like an event, you there's a reason for you to be in shape. Exactly, yeah. But you're not just saying, oh, on Sunday the 20th, I want to be in the shape of my life, and then you get there and you're like, how do I look, babe? Yeah. Like, you know,
we carry bags.
I mean, the time frame, and like you say, as soon as, you know, the 10-12 weeks crept in when we was on the group for the photo shoot, you could tell the guys were, you know, they was all locked in when they, you know, there was nothing going, you know, all the check-ins were like, you know, bang on, and everybody's making progress and you know, sort of getting each other G'd on for that. And the results are obviously all over our page. And
that's why I love time related goals. A lot of people will potentially sniff at like dieting for a holiday and think that's vain, and unfortunately it's just the way that we've become as a I guess as a nation a little bit. Like, it's vain working on yourself. I just think that's just such a stupid way of looking at it. Like, if a holiday makes you do things that you wouldn't normally do because you want to look the way you want to look on the beach, or a photo shoot, or whatever it might be, a 40th where you want to be in the shape of your life, just set the damn goal, just go for it. Like, rather than setting a goal which is a bit wishy-washy with no date and no time frame, set an end date. Like, you will naturally work harder with an end date, and it's so much easier when you've got a cut off. Every diet I've done that hasn't been successful, because I have unsuccessful diets, like, I'm not perfect, they've had no time frame and they've just been a bit like, just kind of do it whenever.
It's like, what are you doing now? It's like, well, I've finished my diet now. It's like, okay,
so like having a time frame is the best thing that you could probably do if you're just in a phase where it's kind of not really going anywhere. Set yourself some goals to work towards.
Yeah, and then just, you know, reverse it back, you know, into phases, like you say.
Yeah.
You know, so you just keep them goals like coming and ticking along. Okay, right, I'm going to here, you know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And it's not like that for life either. Like you don't have to have this mindset all the time, because like I sit here saying like we've never had a takeaway or we've never missed a training session. Yeah. Like we might have, but that would have been in and around times where we are just maintaining things and quite happy with where we're at. Yeah. But when like if you're trying to lose fat and it means something to you, just set the target. Yeah,
I mean, we're talking about amazing physiques here, aren't we? We're not talking about, you know, just general training, stuff, health and stuff, because obviously like we've all got families, we're all going to have meals out, we're all going to have takeaways, like it's going to happen. Of course we are going to miss sessions, but when we are truly, you know, we have that goal, we have that, I think them things have to probably come to, I mean, for me, definitely it stops. Yeah. You know, it stops.
Yeah. I sat there countless times in my photo shoot last year with Molly having the Dominoes, because she was pregnant at the time as well. So she was having like sushi delivered and Dominoes, and I sit there with my fucking burger bowl, just like, just looking. It's like, can I have a slice of that?
Yeah. 2018, was it 2018 or 20, maybe around COVID, whenever I was competing, and Kath's obviously was in her baking era, and she's obviously phenomenal baker, and I was like obviously very lean, and she's like cakes here and there. And then people are like, how did you do it? And I'm like, oh, to be honest, I actually don't really know, but I did. But there's just so much temptation around, but you still, you know, just locked in on that goal.
Yeah. Buttery biscuit bases, mate.
Yeah. Blondies and brownies.
I do love a cake, to be fair.
I know you do. Take your top off.
But no, I think we'll wrap it up there with like the main takeaway that your body is reflective of your habits. Like I think that's just generally what it is. Like your habits might now be in a good place and you're happy with your physique. Okay, so if you're watching this and you're happy, cool. But if you want to be in a position that is amazing, or is a position you've never been, you have to do things that you've not normally done, and it's going to be hard, and it's going to involve good decisions, and it's going to involve doing things when you don't want to do it at certain times of the day, or when you just feel unmotivated, you've had an argument with your other half, or kids are keeping you up, whatever. You just have to do it. You just have to get it done, no matter how you feel.
Yeah, I think it sounds like it's a bit like of a depressing, like, but it's not. Like, it's a serious time, isn't it? And I think that's why, you know, why we have the photo shoots as well, which obviously I assume we can lead on to with, you know, getting guys and girls in shape for a photo shoot, and having that exact what we're talking about, having that focus and creating them habits that are maybe above just getting in shape for holiday, you know, maybe that step above that you're looking for now, that you're looking to. I know a lot of the guys, like when they get the pictures through, they're like, I can't believe these pictures, they're so fucking cool. You know, and they're like, I'm so glad that I took the jump and I did it. And I'm like, well, we told you, like, you know, so if you're kind of on the beach, you know, look, and you want to take it to that amazing physique level, then, you know, reach out to us.
2026 photo shoot. It's on.
Be there.
Yeah, be there, be square. Or be shredded. I mean,
be shredded.
Be shredded. Be there, be shredded.
Be both.
Yeah.
Be square and shredded.
We'll put some photos up of the people from the photo shoot so you can get an idea of what it is like. But yeah, we love those photo shoots. It's good for people to work towards, and I mean, just
good community as well. And we all get behind each other and help each other.
Yeah, because I know for some people competing is way too far, and
and that's fine, right? That's fine.
But the photo shoots that kind of bit before, it's like if you want to test yourself, that's how to do it.
And if you want to, you can still get in the shape of your life, and it doesn't have to always be like comp preps. I mean, we talk about that because, you know, for me, I'm passionate about it. Like, that's what I enjoy doing, you know. But, you know, for the likes of like Darren and your guys and Jordan, like they all got in the absolute shape of their life.
Yeah, and they didn't regret it either.
No.
I will be 100% when Hugo goes into school and like has show and tell. He's taking pictures of me and when I was competing. Like, who is your daddy and what does he do?
Yeah.
Like, what's that off of kindergarten? Just like pictures of me. Like,
and what does he look like now?
Now he's a fat,
wait, is that him there?
He's a fat blubbery mess. But I did look like that because
one day, boy.
I pushed hard.
Yeah.
All right, wrap it up there. Thank you for watching. Follow us on Instagram or ask us any questions about the YouTube video you've just watched. And if you want to get started on your own journey, head to the description and download our 4 weeks free coaching so you can get started for free today. See you on the next one.
Ciao.